Hello everyone, welcome to Amakhosi channel. This is Salam. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Welcome back. So let me just get straight to it. I'm gonna be talking about Spurs boss. What is he saying? The updates, because he's been speaking like Kaizer Chiefs. Haven't been saying anything. You know, Kaizer Chiefs, they don't speak about their businesses until everything is done. So Spurs boss is the one who's choking, and then there are updates. Let me go straight to it. Spurs on Chiefs offer for Velibai. Yes, an offer was indeed made. Spurs boss Ari said, or he told Kickoff. I want to keep by the if you want to keep by the rules, you don't contact players directly. He says, that's the first thing. So a club like Chiefs should not be contacting players directly. He says. The club's got a contract with the player. It's still got 3 more years. So we're getting more details on why the price is set at that level. I think some people might have missed this. But yeah, in any case, I'm gonna tell you more. We do have a good relationship with Chiefs. I'm not fighting with Chiefs. It's only the people who are outside and who got nothing to do with this who are fighting. Could be us fans, could be the parents, I don't know, but I'll come back to that as well. They say Captain Spurs is standing in the way of players, but they are not saying Chiefs is standing in the way of players. He's a versatility player, so we must sell for whatever just. He's a versatility player, so we must sell him for whatever just because the player and his mommy decide he wants to move. Is this a joke? Otherwise, we are making football a joke in this country. Yeah, he's firing shots, but yeah, my take, Chiefs should not be contacting players directly. Yeah, let me probably school some of you, or probably remind some of you, or probably, yeah, just let me, hear me here. Chiefs should not be contacting players directly, but they should be calling up, according to Ari. They should be calling the clubs, and clubs are the ones who are supposed to tell their player, hey, so and so is interested in you. Sure, granted. That's another side of things, right? That's another side of dealing with things. Sure, I get that. But we also forget that on the other side of the coin, there's a head or there's either a tail. Let me help you here. And I hope you get this, not in an arrogant way, but I hope you get this. Let's say that Kaizer Chiefs, they go to Spurs. Spurs, they say that they want 10 million. I don't know the figures that they say they want. Could be that, I think the rumors are saying that they want 8. I don't know those rumors. They're just rumors to me now. We don't know, because negotiations, we are not in the table to negotiate whether it's the rectangle, whether it's the square, whether it's the second. We're not even there. But in any case, I said that, okay, we go to Spurs. Chiefs goes to Spurs, like, hey, guys, we're interested in Arsenal Velibai. They buy Arsenal Velibai. They agree, like, okay, let's say 7 million. We pay 7 million, right? And then we haven't agreed on personal terms, right? So we sign with the team, we agree on a fee, but with the player, we haven't said anything, we haven't agreed anything. And you find Velibai says that, you know what, in as much as we are saying that you all have agreed, where's my consent? Where is my consent in this? So you're making decisions for me. It's like those old marriages that some women, they say that they want nowadays. They say that we want arranged marriages because we thought we knew better, but these boys are playing us. Yeah, it looks like that. So Velibai says, nah, but I'm not interested to play for Kaizer Chiefs. I'm not going to play for Pirates. What then are we going to say as fans? Say that you're exposed to that information. What then are we going to say as fans? Are we going to say, how can Chiefs go and sign a player or agree with the club without agreeing with the player? You see where I'm coming with this? You see where I'm going also with this? So, guys, it's not always the same route of doing things. But the preferred way of doing things is the one that I'm telling you now about. When you go to the player, find out if they're interested, because what's the point of dragging negotiations for weeks and weeks and weeks, and this guy is not in the camp? This guy is not in the preseason to learn Nabi's style of play, to acclimatize to the new environment with the new players in the village, new province. When is he going to get that? Because we are prolonging these negotiations and it takes weeks and weeks and weeks. By the time we agree with Spurs already, the guy is left with a week. And then he's not going to play your first game. He's going to play your second game because he does not understand how Nabi wants to play. See where I'm going with this? But in any case, you want the guy, you approach the guy. Dude, here's the project. Here's the coach. He wants you. He's interested in you. Meaning what? You will be a starter. We can guarantee you that because the coach, you are in coach's plans. He's the one who sent us here to say that he wants you by all means. So now that you see this coach wants you by all means, will you just please agree on these terms? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then if you agree, we'll then go to your team and then agree with them. Or strike a deal with them. If they don't agree, I mean, this is why we negotiate with them. But so many times we want the teams to go and negotiate contracts with the other teams or with the managers, and then you find a player that is not even interested. But thank God in this case that this guy is interested to play for Kaizer Chiefs, as he has even involved his parents. So if then, this is where most of us, we need to oh, this is why these guys are not budging in terms of price. Because they're saying that this guy is ranging between 8 and 12 million. Why? They've developed this player, he's 21 years of age. They've developed this player, there's so much investment, they've done this player, so therefore his price is between 8 and 12, right? Sure. Now, what you just heard here is the fact that he has 3 years in his contract, meaning what, this guy still has 3 years, so he still has to pay until he's 24 for Spurs. So is this price justifiable when they say it's between 8 and 12? And what is that price for us? What is that price? What is 8 between 8 and 12? Can they decide it's going to be 11.5? Can they decide it's going to be 8 exactly? We don't know. So they're saying that, okay, if you want to negotiate with us, you start negotiating between 12, we can lower down. If we do lower down, we're going to go to 8. We're not going to go below that. And Kaizer Chiefs might be prepared to pay 7 million. And some of you, I've been seeing debates online, hey, why would Kaizer Chiefs go and pursue a guy who's worth this much? He's not even worth that much. He's left with one contract. I mean, he has only played top flight football one season. I've said that too, sure, granted. However, there are things, like I said now, there are new developments, because we did not know the number of years that that are still left in his contract. That, sure, we are still, but this then does not mean that Kaizer Chiefs cannot get this guy lower than that amount, lower than even 8 million. Because it happened with Dottley that they got Dottley with less than the price that was set. But it seems as if now these guys are they're like, nah, we're not gonna patch into those tricks again, because it looks like now we are talking, we are jokes now. You are making us look like clowns. We are not clowns now. We get that. So this is where negotiations come in. Some of you have said that, but Kaizer Chiefs, they need to develop their own players. Some of you have even said that Janssen is better than this player and whatnot. When I watched this guy, because I was clueless about this guy, but when I went and watched this guy, especially when he was playing in Kosovo, when he was playing against was it Botswana or Lesotho? I think between the two was Lesotho. I think it was Lesotho, if not Botswana. This guy, he was the man of the match in that game. His direct opponent, the one who was marking him, the one who was playing right, because he's playing on the left wing. He's the one, the inverted wingers. He got a yellow card because this guy was giving hard times. He is direct. His final decision is not too bad for a young player like him. His crosses can also cross with the left foot. So he's not one of those who will kill a player, go to the flank, and then cut back inside so he can cross the ball and swing it. No, he's not one of those. He has good crosses with his left as well. He's a direct player. We don't have direct players. We don't have, let me say this. We don't have so many direct players in South Africa. Let me tell you this. We don't have so many direct players. Players who are not afraid to take on a player. We don't have that because players in South Africa, most of them, not all of them, most of them, especially the wingers, all they want to do is to play it safe. They'll try and take on the player as soon as they see that, okay, he's getting a cover and then play it back. Each and every time, go back. So this guy is different in a sense that, I'm not saying that he's a star, and I'm not saying that he's a finished product. No, still there was a long way to go. However, he has something in him that is like, wow, okay, there's a potential here. He's also good with crossing with left. He's also good crossing with right. He can cut inside as well. He can take on those shots as well on target, and he can also play those through pass. He can play a cross back, a cut back. Like, there's potential here, and I think I could see why the coach wants him. However, I think that will count against him because we need experienced players. It might be experience. But if the coach says that he wants him, I think none of us should say anything. Yes, we can show our disapproval about this deal and whatnot. Why are we spending so much time negotiating over one player? Why are we spending so much money on such a young player? If the coach says that I want to buy with this player, let's let the coach deal with the player. Let's let the coach buy the player. So let me just update you now on what is happening, like the latest news on this guy. Latest news on this guy. Let me check quickly. Sorry about that. Oh, there are other news that Torre wants to play for Kaizer Chiefs. I mean, we know their captain has agreed to go and play for Orlando Pirates. Yeah, has agreed to go and play for Orlando Pirates. I think medicals are done already. I don't know that Spurs. I mean, we know that Stellies now. They said that they want nothing. They don't want to sell their players, and yeah, chances are already. Oh, other news as well is that they have struck a deal with Sundowns as well. Rayners is going there, and this is one deal that hurts me. Let me just wait before I continue with this young boy. Let me just wait there. But so many of you, like, sometimes I don't understand. Is it because you have preferences, or sometimes is it because this is not me insulting you? Please take this well. Don't take it otherwise. Sometimes I think you don't apply your mind. I'm not insulting you, please, and forgive me if you are thinking that I'm insulting you or I'm insulting your intelligence. You are fighting that we go and get Maila. You are so fighting in underman that you should get Maila, who does not know PSL, who hasn't played in PSL. You are fighting for us to get Maila over Rayners. Yes, he's leaving for Sundowns now. However, this guy knows PSL in and out, has been in the top flight football from SuperSport, Swallows, if I'm not mistaken, and then now back to Stellies. And you are saying that this guy is not a guy that you should look for. Did you see his price? I think he's going to Sundowns for 10 million, if not less. And you want us to go and get a 30-year-old who's not a proven PSL player, who has never been in PSL for that matter, for 20 million plus, 30-year-old. I'm not saying Rayners is better than this guy, but I'm saying to you, if we want to compete with Sundowns, we should look at the players, the kind of players that Sundowns are looking at. I'm not saying let's go to South America and buy everyone in South America. I'm no way saying that, but I'm saying to you that we should learn from how Sundowns are doing things, how they buy and how they are scouting. Because we are not really doing the good business or a good job when it comes to scouting. So therefore, we should learn from them in order for us to compete with them. If you say we want to compete with Pirates, we should learn from them how they do their businesses. I'm not saying copy it like everything, copy everything. But I'm saying to you, how can you not be in that conversation of being mentioned whenever that a Sundowns wants a Rayners? A proven who was just 1 goal shy from a leading goal scorer. Yo. Any case, yeah, we want this guy, Torre, and Torre wants to come and play for us. And I've been saying to you, if there's any centre back, some of you are saying that we should be looking at your Macbeth and what. I don't know Macbeth. I will be lying. I won't lie. I don't lie, guys. Torre for me is one defender who is a steal. Like he's a steal. Not like in terms of we can just buy him. But I'm saying in terms of he is strong. He is strong. He's a no-nonsense defender. He's no-nonsense defender. If you remember your Chiseve kind of defenders, your Mpahlele, not this one, but yeah. Going back, he's like your old John Mzela kind of player, like rough, no-nonsense defenders. Who was the rough and no-nonsense defender as well? I'm not talking about Matoho. Matoho was weak, but was a good player. Players are cut different, but there are no-nonsense defenders. Not only talking about your Dave, we were smart, good, but nonsense defenders. We haven't really had no-nonsense defenders. Like, Imabedi kind of player was no-nonsense kind of defender. In the PSL, who was the no-nonsense defender? I forgot some of these players, but players who were rough, who were not going to take prisoners, players who were not going to let defenders just stand like that. But the defender who will make sure that the player will fear him. First 15 minutes, first 10 minutes, will go out of the box and challenge the player, like cut the player and say, you know what, next time you should be careful when you come straight to me. Players were like that, were smart. Or like your Jale kind of player. Jale was like, yeah, Jale was something else as well. So guys, for me, Torre is the right, and we are still thin. I've been saying this, we are still thin when it comes to the right centre back. So Torre would make sense because this guy has already won trophies with Stellis, has already played in PSL. And age is still on his side, and he wants to come and play for us. This is a stepping stone for us. But will Stellis sell us when they said no? When we wanted Basatin? I don't know, because it seems as if now we are being proven right. Because they said that they don't want to sell anyone, but they've sold their captain, and they've sold now Rayners. When we wanted Basatin, they did not let us even negotiate for Basatin. So are we being lied to that they are not selling? Or are we just now the club that so many teams don't want to sell to? Not saying anything. Guys, Asanele story, let me not get into it anymore. But all I'll say that is that these guys, they're not patching into their price. Like, yeah, they said the price that they've said, even if Manchester was to come looking for this guy, still going to be worth the same price. Yeah, that's the update. But yeah, guys, these are transfer news. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Please join. Hit that join button. Support me. Let's support this community. Let's build this community, guys. Thank you. I love you. FC. I'm Amakhosi. I love you. Cheers. Bye.